guys, it's me again, and I'm here today to just tell you a few things that I've learned since my campus days. So today I'm basically here to encourage a girl that maybe you're wondering, you're about to finish high school, and you're wondering how will you make it through campus without having this or rather without being caught up in so much drama. One of the things that I've learned since I graduate, I am actually a graduate of KU, and I graduated back in 2015. And wow, with a bachelor's degree in economics and statistics. Oh yeah, of course, second upper division. But anyway, that's not very important at this point. But one of the things that I'm here to talk to you about is how can you maneuver in campus? How can you make it in campus so that you can get out of the other side with your degree and with your career and without having all this drama? Because over time, people have associated campus girls with the spongy things and with us, getting pregnant and actually falling. Let's just say you don't finish school. So I'm here to just tell you how I personally maneuvered. Okay, one of the things I can say that I did is that I am always somebody who, my success was very intentional. So I had an intentional purpose. There's that thing that I wanted in life. There was a career I wanted. There was a life I wanted. And all throughout, I think that is one of the things that always stuck in my mind. So I never really lost focus. Another thing is that I chose my friends. So I chose my friends, my company, I chose my peers. I hung around people who would see where I was going. So I didn't have to, of course I had friends, I had people who used to do that. There are people who used to have those things, but that doesn't really mean that I didn't talk to them. I talked to them, but I made sure that my eye was on the prize, and I needed to finish. Another thing is that I always kept in touch with my parents a lot, and I'm somebody who is very spiritual anyway. Let me say that somehow played a big role into my personal life. So I was a bit, whenever I wanted to do things, I proceeded with caution. I would always go and ask, is it really necessary? Do I have to do that? Is it adding value in my life? And if it's not adding value, then I'd check it out. I always spent most of my Fridays going back home. Why? Because of accountability. I needed people to be accountable to. So accountability is also very important. Make sure you have surrounded yourself with people who are accountable, people who can tell you, what you're doing wrong and this is not right. And also have an open mind, be open-minded, be somebody who is positive. When you're corrected, be able to take that correction positively. Don't really lock yourself and just think that you are self-made. Nobody is self-made. We are all made by someone else, and that is something you need to understand. Another thing that I would tell you is that you need to have how can I put it? There are those kind of friends that okay, in campus we have different category of friends. We have these people who have that class of friends, they are classy, they just want to ball with people who are rich. Then there's also the people who are just they're somewhere in between the middle. And then there are those ones who are coming from shags. Actually, for me, one of the things that really worked for me is that most of my friends were from shags. Those ones who know. So we were all sailing in the same boat. Manners was something that we all chased. So I realized that kind of company really made me become very positive about education. And ultimately, one of the things I can just tell you girls is that you need to stay focused. You need to know who you are as a woman. You need to understand the benefits of education to your own individual life. You need to understand the power of a woman in the society, because you will understand that when you educate a woman, you have educated the whole society. You need to understand that. And one of the things that I encourage you girls as you come from high school is you need to understand who you literally are, who you are as a woman. When you understand your place as a woman and the power that is thereof, and the power that comes with you being a woman, then I think you will actually understand why you need that education in campus and why you need to stay focused, why you don't need to have a sponsor. Actually, I think somebody would ask me, what about a girl who doesn't have how about a girl who doesn't have money, who comes from shag, who the parents are poor? Yes, I did come from a poor background, and very poor indeed. Yes, we lived in a single room, and I'm not even ashamed to say that. But how did I maneuver financially? I looked for things. I looked for my skills. I used my talent. What can I do? Can I sell njugu? Can I sell this? Don't get tired. The only thing that starts at the top is the grave. So you need to understand that the only thing that starts at the top is the grave. So once you understand that, you will go down and you will do that bad job or Jengo job, or you will sell njugu, or you will sell clothes. People will buy, and when people buy, you will get that small money. Learn to be contented with what you have. I think that's one of the things you need to understand. When you get contented with what you have, by being contented by what you have, I mean is that you need to understand that that is where you are. You must acknowledge that I'm at that level, and then once you acknowledge that you're at that level, then I think from there, there's just God will come in and you'll be lifted, and all of a sudden you'll be driving your own car, you'll be in your own home, you'll be buying your own apartments, you'll be investing left, right, and center. And all of a sudden, you have everything you need. You don't need shortcuts. You don't need a sponsor. You don't need nothing. You just need to stay focused, and you need to put your eye on the prize. That's it. Until next time, see you here.